up, Warrior Boys? Back with another banger reaction. Now, sorry, my bad on the last video. My microphone has been acting up, but I got it on lock. I think it's going to work great on this one. Let's go. All right. So the point was Kendrick versus Drake. Everybody knows everything is happening. We didn't want it to get where it is right now. So we're going to react to Avocado, Kendrick versus Drake in a nutshell. Come on. It's been a good weekend. I can't lie. Let's get to it. Oh my God. No, he didn't put the BBL Drizzy background music. I know Metro is enjoying this. And I see I got J. Cole. Why J. Cole looking like Jesus over here? I guess he did make it play like Jesus. Hey, backed out. Say, hey, turn the other cheek. I don't want some of this sauce. Oh my God. Uh-oh. Shout out to him, man. Avocado Animations. Oh, y'all doing it big. 1.95. Oh my God. Somebody who actually does do art. I appreciate this. I know how long it takes to make these. People don't understand. Also, I woke up this morning and I've heard the worst news we can have. This is something nobody expected. All right, we just wanted a competition that we can all enjoy. Bar for bar, who's going to be the best rapper out of this new generation or the old generation now, right? Because they've been rapping for about 10, 15 years. Sorry, all right. Anyway, shooting at Drake's mansion. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Lord, have mercy. Let me record this. I don't think any of us wanted to see any of this, but this is not good. This is the problem with rap beef. We can't just keep it on wax. People's feelings get hurt. And, you know, the streets are going to do what the streets are going to do. So let's see what happened.
Police confirming a shooting occurred outside the home of Canadian rapper Drake in Toronto.
Wait a minute. Oh, I thought this would be the house in L.A. I'm surprised that Toronto? Oh, Toronto gets down like that? See, I've never been to Toronto. I didn't think, Canada's known for being soft, but apparently not. Sheesh. This
happening overnight in the wake of an escalating beef between Drake and hip-hop star Kendrick Lamar.
Yo, the fact that the news is using the word beef, not conflict or anything else, beef is crazy. Come on, man. We don't want to see this.
This is the scene outside of Drake's home in the city's Bridle Path neighborhood, courtesy of our CTV News chopper. Police say a man sustained serious injuries after a shooting outside that home and was taken to hospital. Police also say a suspect fled in a vehicle, but no description has been released. So far, there's no word on whether Drake was at home at the time of the shooting, but
Okay, let's think about this. All right, I don't think Kendrick's camp is this dumb. There's no way, because everything is just heating up. Why would you go and risk everything by sending someone to the ops? I'm thinking this is probably a fan base or some type of issue those two have had, and it's blowing up. That I could be wrong. Hey, we've seen this before with Pac and Biggie. We've seen this with Ja and 50. We've seen this with so many of the rap beats where it gets personal and people get unalive. You see what I'm saying? Sheesh, thank God Drake is fine. I hope the guy that got hurt is going to make it through. Nobody wants to see this out of hip-hop. Hip-hop is all about, it's a sport. It's all about competing.
Understand from police that he has offered to fully cooperate with them. Joining me now is
whoa. Who's cooperating? You know how superstars go with this. Can't snitch, can't talk to the ops. Police are supposed to be your ops, right? If you're a rap star.
Cooperate with them. Joining me now is Mark Mendelson. He is a former of the shooting, but we understand from police that he has offered to fully cooperate, but no description has been released. So far, there's no word on whether Drake was at home at the time of the shooting, but we understand from police that he has offered to fully cooperate.
Okay, let me get this right. If you're a rap star, you're not allowed to do this, correct? Now, I've always looked at Drake as a civilian. I've never looked at Drake as a tough guy. I think all that is rapping. All that is just creating this image that, Kendrick was trying to break apart in his music to show that it's really not who he's portraying himself to be. I took that all as bars. Nothing else, all right? It's just like art. Music is art. You go out there, you do your art, and you go home, become Mr. Aubrey Graham. That's it. Now that he's cooperating, does that change how we look at him? especially Drake's fans. Doesn't change anything about me. I will cooperate, man. You shoot up my house, I'm calling the police ASAP. Come on, man.
With them. Joining me now is Mark Mendelson. He is a former homicide detective, and he joins us now to discuss the developments in this case. As Mark, we're waiting for more word from police. Details are very scant right now. But what do you make of this shooting? This, for our viewers across the country, is known as the Bridle Path, this neighborhood. It's got a lot of mansions, but it's pretty open. It's not as though it's a gated area.
That's another thing. If I was Drake, I would never put my house where everyone knows what it is, man. That's the worst thing to do as a celebrity, man. He has the biggest mansion in Toronto, I'm pretty sure, right? So the whole world knows where you live, knows everything about you.
Yeah, and good morning, Marcia. You're right. It's not a gated area, but there are very, very large homes in that neighborhood. And what goes along with large homes like that is a lot of security cameras, and other security precautions that are taking place.
Oh, yeah.
And if you ever
if you're going to slide on the opposite of a neighborhood like that, they're going to get you on camera. I don't care if you have a ski mask. I don't care what you do. They're going to get you somewhere, somehow. Today, the world is full of cameras anyway, in the highways, on stores. It doesn't matter. You're going to get caught. Trust me. Let's see how long it takes for the guy to get caught.
Had the opportunity to drive past Drake's residence, you'll notice that there are gates and there are walls and there is sort of strategically placed trees, etc., to provide security. And there are also uniformed security guards at the residence. And it's my understanding from a source within Toronto Police that, in fact, it is a security guard who is the victim of the shooting, who was working at the time. It was described to me as a drive-by shooting. And as
I don't know, bro. That sounds like a fan who could have done that. That sounds stupid. Yeah, because we know Drake rolls with deep security. There's no way somebody from Kendrick's camp is coming all the way to Toronto and shooting up the security guard outside. That's just stupid.
As you mentioned, the police have put out a suspect vehicle. So that's all we really know at this point. As you fairly stated, we don't know if Drake is at home, if he's in the country, or wherever. And now what the police are going to be doing is looking at the motivation behind this shooting. Again, there's lots of security cameras in all kinds of homes around that area, lots of security guards in other homes as well, and patrols. So they may have information of investigative value as well. But they'll be looking for the motivation. And of course, Marcia, in the backdrop of all of this is this sort of feud that's been going on, as you mentioned, with Lamar, in terms of who's dropping songs and who is disrespecting the other one. And as early as this morning, somebody actually went on Google Maps and re-tagged Drake's residence as Lamar's residence.
Yeah. Oh God, the fans are gonna do what the internet does. It's like, hey, that was actually pretty funny, going to other people's houses and changing the names. But I don't know who's doing this. These are probably done out of jokes, nothing to be harmful to either party. But my point is, once Meet the Grams came out, we all knew things have changed. Like on Euphoria, it felt like we were still sparring now. All right, when Drake dropped what was it? Family Matters, and then Meet the Grams came right after that. It's just dark. It was dark, and I knew after this, things are not going to be the same. I hope this is nothing involving the two camps. It looks like it is, but I hope it's not. And Kendrick don't look like the type of rapper that's out there trying to shoot up Drake's house. I mean, that sounds crazy, right? Right?
So it's this feud going on. Now, whether this is all for clicks or for publicity, nobody knows at this point. But it really doesn't take anything more than somebody being offended by what they're seeing or reading to decide that they're going to take things.
All right, they're just chopping it up, talking about what happened. All right. So it doesn't matter to me at this point who won the battle or who was the best rapper, because, I think it's pretty obvious according to public opinion or the internet opinion who won the battle. The point is, no one needs to be harmed out of this. Sure, it was entertaining for the last month, I think it is. Let's call it a wrap. I don't think I want to see any more. This is enough. Looks like it could get worse from here. Let's clear it up. Let's forget about this. Let's act. Whoever won, it is what it is. Both people, fan base, are going to stick to them anyway. Doesn't matter. It's not going to change anything. They're going to keep making money. And us, we were entertained, but I'm done. All right. I don't want anybody to get hurt. It is what it is. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm calling. Somebody put the flags out, all right? Both white flags on both sides. It's a wrap.